The Ambrose Alli University Ekpoma's chapter of the Academic Staff Union of Universities has described as misleading reports presented to Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo State by the Special Intervention Team (SIT) of the university. They allege that the reports were blended by the SIT to beguile the governor and the general public on the lingering crisis in the university.
We are here on behalf of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, Ambrose Alli University, Ekpoma chapter, to have a press conference titled SIT's Interim and Progress Reports on Ambrose Alli University, Ekpoma, the Truth and the Misinformation. Gentlemen of the press, it has become imperative for ASUU, AAU Ekpoma, to respond to the recent embarrassing, misleading, and damaging reports on AAU Ekpoma by the Special Intervention Team, SIT of the university. The reports, which were tagged Interim and Progress Reports, presented to the visitor to the university and Governor of Edo State, His Excellency, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, in May 2023 and August 2023, respectively, were blended by the SIT to guide the visitor and the general public about the crisis responsible for the e-being of the university. Since the governor of Edo State gave 90 days ultimatum with effect from 16th March 2023 for the dissolution of SIT and its replacement with a governing council, when an elaborate stakeholders meeting on the crisis in the university was held, SIT has been incensed to frustrate and nullify the decision by the governor to dissolve the team. This is primarily responsible for the gale of false information in the reports of the university and its staff being propagated by SIT. The primary issues in SIT's report and the crisis in the university. 1, allegation of academic fraud in the university. In presenting SIT's progress report to the governor of Edo State, Mr. Austin Osakwe claimed that SIT had uncovered academic fraud in the university. Further, he alleged that over 30 students schooling overseas had graduated from AAU Ekpoma due to the marking of their examination answer scripts by lecturers of the university. ASUU considers this allegation of academic fraud as an illusion and the mass publication of the names, courses, department, years of graduation of the students in question, as well as details of the lecturers involved in the alleged academic fraud.
At a press briefing, the AAU chapter of the ASUU says tension has been on the rise in the university since Governor Obaseki's ultimatum in March, which they claim propagated misinformation despite concern raised. SIT remains against advice. The body faulted the allegations of academic fraud, tax evasion by staff, and certificate and academic transcript racketeering brought against them by the SIT.
We urge the visitor to the university and governor of Edo State to direct full investigation into the allegation of academic fraud, which is an indictment of all relevant organs and authorities of the university and not just the lecturers. 2, allegation of tax evasion by staff. In the interim report earlier submitted to the visitor by SIT, presented by the same Mr. Austin Osakwe, SIT falsely claimed that members of staff of the university were tax invaders and that the university owed the Edo State government over 2 billion naira of unremitted tax. If the claim is true, one would have thought that the names of staff defaulting in payment of tax would have been published and the offenders prosecuted and punished. This false information on payment of tax in the university is an attestation of the degree of desperation by SIT, particularly Mr. Austin Osakwe, to remain in the university to continue to direct arbitrary administration of the university and pocket city allowances from the meager financial resources of the university. 3, certificate and academic transcript racketeering. It was also alleged by SIT in their interim report that certificates and academic transcript racketeering was a big business in the university. In dealing with the matter, our union has observed selective justice in the trial and punishment meted out to some staff. It seems there are sacred cows and no-go areas in the handling of disciplinary cases on the matter. Double standard is being employed in the handling of some allegations of misconduct and gross misconduct by staff. For example, the union's petitions to the university administration over allegations of misconduct by some staff in the departments of physiology and accounting were ignored by the university authorities because the affected staff are praise singers of SIT. Further, it is disheartening that some staff that should be investigated for allegations of misconduct have been appointed by the university administration as members of investigative committees and panels on disciplinary matters of fellow staff. The union is watching and will expose disciplinary cases lacking transparency and justice in due course.
They also accused the SIT for non-consensual deductions for Edo Health Insurance Scheme, non-payment of staff salaries and denial of retirement, payment for access to place of work, usurpation of the power of Senate and other authorities of the university, and poor funding of the university. The ASUU chapter of the university called on the Edo State government to rectify the issue by investigating the SIT reports, which they claim was misleading. They also demanded for implementation of the March 16 decision for a genuine resolution, addressing selective salary payment in the school, and urgent appointment of governing council for proper functioning, among other issues. Tracy Obushe, reporting for BS TV News, Benin.
We're right.